Hi everyone and welcome to today's morning report. Chart appraisals on Tuesday the 14th of July with me, Rich Pro Market Analyst at Handset Markets. Let's move on to Euro Dollar now, and we've seen that sharp correction on the euro yesterday. Now, technically speaking, that's not a great move, and you would certainly say that it seems to be leaving these series of lower highs now. We had that lower high in place at 12.78, and then we had 12.15. Subsequently left by Friday's high. Big sell-off yesterday intraday, closing below the day low. In fact, is that... No, not quite. I was going to say, is it bearish outside day? No, it isn't. But certainly the pressure to the downside once more. I mean, selling into strength seems to be how you play the euro at the moment. It's not really making any gains to the upside, and it is pushing on towards the lows. So it would appear that sort of selling any sort of rebounds looks to be the way to play euro. But I mean, looking at these momentum indicators, they're still not really that negatively configured, and I think that's the main takeaway from this euro chart. The fact that despite all the pressure that the eurozone's come under from these Greek shenanigans, the euro's not actually under a lot of pressure. Now, I had read that apparently it's sort of more of a carry trade that you could see coming back into the euro, which might put the euro back under pressure again to the downside, which is one of the reasons why we saw euro sold off yesterday. So just watch out for that. That could well be seen to be the reason why euro's falling now. So again, that plays into the whole selling into rallies argument. But technically speaking, it's still not dreadful, although there is sort of a bearish bias towards the near to medium term outlook, or sort of medium term outlook anyway. But here we go on the hourly chart. We've got in here this pivot at 11.20, which I think is quite important. I'll put back in the 10.50 as well. Pivot, which is the sort of medium term pivot level, and I think that means that there's sort of 70 pips worth of resistance there, a nice 70 pip band of resistance between 10.50 and 11.20 that I think maybe could be used as a chance to sell. So what we've seen on the hourly chart are these momentum indicators starting to roll round again. You're starting to see last couple of hours. If I zoom in here, last couple of hours we've seen the euro starting to pick up. So above 10, say 10.15, if you saw a move above that, that would constitute a very near-term breakout, and also potentially a little, I mean, you could even argue a little base pattern as well. And so if you measured that 10.15 down from 9.72, that's what, 45 or so ticks. And that would take you back into that band of around 110.50. So that would be sort of in line with that recovery on this euro chart. So the fact that the RSI is sort of unwinding now, MACD lines unwinding, stochastics unwinding, this could well give you a nice little bounce to potentially sell again. So around that 110.50 area, maybe a bit higher, but I'd say start to think about it around that 110.50 area, and that overhead pivot level again at 111.20 is also a band of resistance now. So that 70 pip band is what I would be looking at to play for in terms of your shorting opportunities. It looks like you're going to be testing ultimately this 109.15 key low from last week. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.